Hi everyone, today I would like to do a pick a card reading, and this is for the month of February. It's for all signs. So whichever deck you're feeling drawn to, I'm using my Prism Oracle deck. So I pulled 3 cards randomly for each deck. It's not different cards like I normally do because I just wanted to connect with these ones and see what messages are given through just this deck alone. So take a moment. If you have to pause the video, go ahead and do that and see what resonates with you, if it's the blue mushroom or the green mushroom or the red mushroom. Now this is a new deck, so I'm obviously going to read from the guidebook that comes with it, but I'm going to give my interpretation, of course, of what I feel that the cards mean. And then afterwards, I'm going to pull some letters from the charms, and this will be for somebody that you've been asking a question about, and this might resonate with you. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. There are many people that this can resonate with, and if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Just take what can and go with it. Okay, so for those of you who picked the blue mushroom, we're going to go ahead and do that reading. And then after, I'm going to pull some letters from the charms. And this will be somebody who you may have had a question about or thinking about. And this will be your message from Spirit, if it is resonating with you, that this is a positive message towards whatever your question was for this person. But we'll get into that afterwards. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. The message just isn't for you today. So let's go ahead and see what cards we have. Okay, so there's anger, pain, and hunger. So I'm going to read what each card means, and then give my interpretation of what I feel it means, or the message that I'm getting from Spirit about it. So this is for the month of February for all signs. Okay, the red cards. So one of the red cards was anger. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book. It says, this card represents an acknowledgement that anger is a natural part of life. It's okay to feel angry, but what can you do with the immense amount of energy that comes with it? How can you transform anger into something helpful for yourself and others? So the next card is pain. Pain can feel like it's bigger than us, and it can come to us in many forms. It can be a physical, emotional, or psychological manifestation. Remember that after pain comes healing. How can you find healing and be gentle with yourself at this moment? And then the last card is hunger. So hunger is, this card is not about the bodily hunger for food, but a hunger for something more, a craving for something that will nourish your soul. It signals a deep wanting for something to fill you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Ask yourself, what are you hungry for? So now the message that I'm getting is, there was something, the anger and the pain card, I feel like they're together. You know, it's like kind of like with anger comes pain, with pain comes anger type of thing. And I'm feeling that there was something that you might have been disappointed about, something you were looking forward to. It could have been, you know, in your career, looking forward towards a specific job. It could be in a relationship, looking forward to things moving forward. And things just didn't happen the way you wanted it to. And you have that hunger for it, you know, like it's saying, like, you're hungry for this. It's almost causing the pain and the anger because you want it so desperately. So now I want to pull one more card of what an outcome would be. Okay, so rest. I want to see what the rest card means in here. And then I'll tell you what I'm feeling. So rest is essential for all beings. This card symbolizes the need for a little extra downtime to recharge. By giving yourself and your body the rest you need, you'll conserve the energy to achieve your goals with clarity and purpose. So what I was getting to, sorry, I'm just taking a sip of my water, was if you take some time to yourself, and I know it sounds like a generic kind of message, you know, that a lot of readers may say, but it really is true. If you take time for yourself to really sit there and focus on why this is making you angry, why you desperately want this, what are you missing from your life to end up feeling like that emptiness or, you know, that frustration, all of these emotions that are coming in. Why is this one thing causing all of this pain and anger for you? Now, the fact that you have this hunger for it, I feel that when you take some time to just not focus on the negative aspects of it, you know, manifest it through your positive thoughts. Take a rest. Think about what it is that you really want, that drive that you have, the hunger, and how you can get there. And I feel that you will have more clarity. The answer will come to you when you just clear your mind. You know, stop listening to all of that clutter. Sometimes we need to clear our mind so that we can actually focus and think more clearly. Sorry, I'm stuttering over my words. So I hope that made sense. Let's pull a, let me get these out of the way. Let me pull a couple of letters here. So whether this is for a specific person or a job or something, you know, these letters may mean something to you. They may resonate. Okay, so there's a couple of C's. So they have a C in their name. There's a couple of W's. So they have a W in their name as well. An S, a V, a J, an I, an L, and I don't think a Z or an X really resonate. I feel like it was just extra cards that I pulled. But look at these letters here. You can almost see the word Sylvie in it, you know? But these letters could have a strong meaning for you, especially the C and the W, since there's double of those. It could be the initials of your specific person. It could be the name of a company that you've been working towards. It could just be anything, really. It could be even an initial of the street, you know, that the company is on or that your specific person lives on. But take what resonates for you, and that is for the blue mushroom. And that's your message from Spirit for February. Okay, so for those who have chosen the green mushroom, these are the cards that are underneath for you. So you have confidence, love, and movement. So again, I'm going to read what it says in the booklet, and I'm going to tell you my interpretation. It goes by colors, so I think okay, blue, that is purple, red, pink, orange. Okay, green. So I think the green is coming first. Balance, balance, movement. Okay. So the movement card means when this card comes up in a reading, it symbolizes that it could be time to take action and proceed on your journey or with your plans. Taking action can be scary or anxiety producing, but sometimes you need to stop thinking about things so much and just do them. This card means that the time is now and all signs say go. Okay, so confidence and love. Okay, love. When this card arises, it's a sign to notice the love that exists in your life, whether as romantic, platonic, or familial love, or even an intense interest. Where and how is love manifesting in your life? How can you embrace it? And then confidence. What color is that? Confidence. Is it the black card? Yes. Okay. Confidence is not a fixed attribute. It's something that we're continuously working to build throughout our lives. In a reading, this card signifies that it's the right time to start working with and enhancing your sense of self-confidence. How can you build more confidence in your life in a meaningful way? Okay, so I'm getting a strong message that this is about a relationship. And you may have felt that you needed that confidence in knowing where this relationship is heading. But I am seeing movement, of course, because of the movement card. Things are moving forward, even if they do seem to be going a little bit slower. This relationship is actually heading towards something special. So I want to take another card to see what an end result would be, but I feel that it is going to be something positive. Yep, happiness. So yeah, you're going to find your happiness. Just be patient, be confident in this connection that you have, because it is moving forward. It might not be going as fast as you want, but it is going. And you will eventually get what you want. So now let's pull a couple of charms and see what letters we get. Okay, this one, there was only 3 of them. Okay, so S, K, and U. So these can be either the initials, it could be even just one letter, but these letters are in your specific person's name. And or it could be like the first letter of one of their names, either one of them. But take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't, it's okay. The message could be just the cards or the message, but this is just more confirmation for you, pulling the letters. If you were really doubting and wondering if this is your message, then if you see the letters of your specific person in here, then you know for sure, okay, yeah, this is the message that I've been wanting to get from Spirit. Remember that this is a reading that can be for millions of people out there. So just take what resonates for you. It doesn't mean that it's a reading for every single person, but this is for whoever chose it. There's some kind of message here that needed to find its way to some of you. And this is your message for the month of February. So whoever chose red, these are the cards that you have. Okay, growth, abundance, passion. I already know what I'm feeling about this, but of course I have to read from the booklet first. So growth, let's see. Well, passion's coming first, I think, yeah. Okay, how you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebration, celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is a deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner fire and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. Okay, so let's see, growth and abundance. Just getting a sip of water. Okay, abundance. While this card depicts coins, it's important to remember that abundance can come in many forms, like love, friendship, career, and family, not just monetary abundance. This card asks you to recognize and celebrate the abundance that is in your life, along with the deep sense of gratitude that comes along with it. Now, growth. Growth. This card speaks to the transformational qualities of nature and its ability to softly grow and change throughout time. We are constantly growing and shifting throughout our lives. True growth means that you're moving towards your ultimate truth and the highest version of yourself. Sometimes growth can be painful, and you need to prune to make your way for new blossoms. Remember that this is just a part of the process, and you're making your way towards your own sacred truth. So now I actually getting a strong feeling that this is not a relationship, but I mean, some of you may feel that it really is a message that you needed to hear, and that's fine. Like I mentioned, it could be for, you know, anybody. There's many of you out there. Take whatever resonates, but I'm getting a strong sense that this is actually for a job, and this may have been a job that you have been working towards. You know, you have passion in this job, in the prospect of, you know, what can come out of this job and how you can grow with this career. And this is your message from Spirit, that this job is moving forward. It's growing. You're growing along with it. You are going to get that abundance that you have been wanting with it, and just keep that passion. You know, don't worry about, you know, if it's taking a little bit of time for you to get to the end result of what you want. You will still get there. So let me pull a card for the end result. Oops, my cards are all crooked now. Oops. I'm dropping them everywhere. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me shuffle them again. Okay, so the card flow came out. All right, so go with the flow is what I'm feeling. You know, it's going to flow forward. Things are moving ahead, but let's see what the card says in the book. I know it's color-coded. Flow, okay. The name aquamarine is derived from the two Latin words aqua and marina, meaning sea water. This card is about going with the flow, changing and adapting to a situation. Rather than fighting against it, it's important to keep in mind that currents can be very strong and water always gets to where it wants to go. Slowly carving away stones as it flows by. Let this thought guide you on your journey, and let the water carry you where you need to go. So again, this job is actually flowing, and it may not look like you want it to look at this moment, but it is getting there. And you know, it might just take a little bit of time, but don't worry about it. And this is for February. So many of you may have applied for a job or wanted a promotion, and were wondering if this is, you know, something that you should work towards and put your effort into it. And this is your message from Spirit. Yes. Yes, 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 it is. So let's pull some charms. Okay, so we got an S, an A, a W, and a V. So this could be initials of, you know, your boss, a coworker. It could be your initials even. Some of them could be, you know, from the past two decks as well. It could be your initials. I failed to mention that. It could be initials that are in the name of the company that you're working towards or working in. And yeah, if it resonates for you, then great. This is a message that you needed to hear, and Spirit is finding its way to you somehow. So I hope that this reading or these readings helped some of you. Again, keep in mind, you know, they are general readings, so it's not necessarily for everybody, but they're fun. And if you needed a message today, maybe you got the message that you were looking towards. So I'll see you in the next one.